With the green meta running rampant, I thought I would do a pretty fun team build, which is the Ginyu Force deck. Ginyu is a 15,000 power leader with a draw 1 on his basic, and then his Awaken has a cool effect where if you use 3 energy, discard 2 cards from your hand and choose all your battle cards with Ginyu Force in its special trait and switch them to active. Ginyu is all about swarming the enemy as early as possible, so hopefully we get matched up with a green deck today. This is the deck list that I have at the moment. I'm still tinkering with it, but I'm pretty happy with it. The one thing is, Broly is probably the worst green encounter out of the two, Gohan and Broly, as the 25,000 power Broly Awakening is very tough to deal with, as most of our beaters here are 20,000. But any other leader, we should do completely fine, and then it comes down to who can swarm the fastest when it comes to other yellow decks. So let's jump in and find a match. And while we wait, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. Let me know any tips in the comment section down below. I have a code in this video, so make sure you watch throughout the whole entire video to find that code for an Awakened Pulse Booster Pack. And if this video gets 50 likes, we will add another code in the next video. So 2 codes will be given out. So make sure you leave a like. Follow me live at twitch.tv/jfanta for live streams and my Discord. With that said, let's jump into our first game. All right, let's go. Found an opponent real quick. Love this game. Still ranking up in the leaderboards. Yes, we are versing green. And who the hell is that? It's not green. Why was the... I thought the green energy ball meant like we are versing a green deck. We will keep this. A thing is, we need a lot of self-awakeners. That will obviously help us go into the Ginyu Goku as fast as possible. So I do have Zarbon and the Frieza here to help me self-awaken. And they help control the board, which is really nice. I really do like them. We're going first. What's new? Let's go and put a charge in. For now, I think we can get rid of the Goldo. And we can play the Jace here. And we'll just keep him alive as long as possible. Red is a pretty tough matchup as well. They have a lot of power minusing. And because our characters are just above 20,000, it's going to be a tough battle, especially since... Oh, he takes out my Jace. He did mistakenly use his energy marker. So that means we are somewhat back in, well, kind of in an advantage, low-key. Hopefully he attacks my Ginyu. All right. So it looks like we are versing quite the beginner here. But that's fine. At least it shows the deck, and then we can run into like a green one eventually. Hopefully I can show this off. If he keeps minusing my power, then it's going to be a tough time. All right. We will wholeheartedly accept the attacks. All we need to be at is about 4 to 5 energy. That's literally it. And then we can really start cooking. All right, let's go and charge this Frieza. We got one of the key units, which is Raccoon. He allows us to special summon other Ginyu, and he's a life self-awakener. Perfect. And then what we can do is play the Zarbon here. We're just keeping our characters active for now. Not only does that protect us for the most part, but also it forces them to attack my Ginyu. We're just looking for one Ginyu Force card, and then we can start really hammering down. This is fine. Like, usually when you're versing green decks, you want to force the attack. And in this case, maybe I would have with the Zarbon attack if it was like Gohan or something. But since we are not versing, we can keep it going. Let him attack my Ginyu. And we don't really need to self-awaken now, which is good. I'm trying to find that one Ginyu card. As long as we're not at 2, then I am okay with this. Okay, we are not finding the right cards. And he ends his turn. All good. Got a super combo. Not bad. And because we do not need a Self-Awakener, we can throw away Freezer. Let's play Raccoon now. We do not need to add another life. And then we can pull out this Ginyu. This Ginyu allows us to search. It looks like we're getting another Raccoon. Thank God. Then what we can do is target... the Piccolo. Might as well. Yep, he combos. That's fine. Then we'll target the Goku. That's 20,000 that he misplays there. Oh, good. Oh, good. He should have accepted it anyway. And then we'll fight the Piccolo. Just keep his board clean. We're no real rush right now. He uses a super combo. That is the best value we could have possibly gotten. We will flip now. Just, it reawakens one energy. So instead of drawing, we just get another energy. We obviously don't have enough energy to use his skill. But, I don't mind getting another draw power here. Not the one we wanted. But drawing it now, I guess, preserves it for later. And we'll end our turn. So now our board's slightly getting there. Because he's awakened, and because our Ginyu is awakened, we do have a 5,000 power above him for now. Once we hit once the red gets to 4 energy, that's when things get a little bit scary. He uses God Kamehameha to knock out my Raccoon. Interesting choice. Here we can use the blocker. And then he has to combo in order to deal damage to me. And then I can obviously use my Sorbet to combo. I can't believe I'm not going to pull any of the Ginyu. Surely it's in that 30. There's 4 copies of it. Draw. And it's still not there. Let's go and charge you. I guess what we can do is... we can still try and search for it. I really want to show you guys the ability, but it's not working. Let's use this, actually. This is actually pretty cool. So we have 2 or more Ginyu Force. Let's use the skill here to draw another card. Another 2 cards. Surely it's in here. It's still not in here. That's crazy. Let's go and attack the Piccolo. There it is. 1 energy too late. He needs to be at 25,000. And And I will end my turn here. We won't let him awaken until the next turn. He's 20,000 power Vegeta, which does 10,000 power when in its opponent's battle. It's quite cool, actually, as well. You can notice that Ginyu has a different standing pose than the actual Goku. He's not copy and paste with just a Scouter. Alright, so if he doesn't combo, I have the 15,000 power Death Ball that I might as well use just to get me exactly where I need to be. What did he discard here? Gohan. Yeah, that Gohan would have been a game changer. Alright, he is targeting my Ginyu, and I might as well use this blocker, see what he has, see what he does, and he does nothing. So that is a free tank for us. And then he ends his turn. We've got so many cards now. 5 energy is the real sweet spot, though. So let's go and start comboing. First of all, we will play the Raccoon for 3 energy, which then allows us to summon our Ginyu here, our one and only Ginyu, that I couldn't end up pulling any other ones, which then recovers 2 energy for us, leaving us at 4. Let's go and attack everyone. Alright, let's attack with you. So with how little his hand is, we can mathematically figure out we should be able to get this donezo. We should start comboing now. 5,000 is more than enough. We want to keep 1 Jace, though. There's a 10k power. And yeah, it's unfair. He doesn't know really how to play yet. There's a super combo. There you go. He has awakened, finally. I was a bit worried for him. Unfortunately, that does not work how he wanted it to be. Then I will play the Jace for 1 energy. Make sure you always have 3 energy left. And make sure all your Ginyu Force are out. Let's go and... yeah, let's just do that. So another 10,000. Then we will use the skill to use all 3 energy. And we have to discard 2 cards. Only do this when you are certain you are going to win, right? And then we can start with this. Yep, alright. He has 1 life left and 3 cards remaining. Let's go and progressively make our unit stronger. That's a 0 combo. And there you have the Swarm. When versing red, do be careful when the enemy does get to 5 energy, as most built decks will have the 5 energy cost Beerus that can discard a card and destroy every single card on the field that is 25,000 power or less. And when it comes to green, the equivalent to that is the 7 energy Gohan. Isn't that crazy? Alright, well, let's just go for the win, I guess. To then play this. I've 1, 2 energy. There we have it. Finally, you don't understand how actually long it took me to match up with a Gohan. Gohan is our favorable fight. Not only does it take a while for him to ramp up, but also he awakens into a 20,000 power, which is not ideal when you are versing the Ginyu Force, since everybody is a 20,000 power. If it was Brawly, we would be in a sticky situation, I will say. Alright, we are going to ignore his field. And we are going to go straight up against the Gohan. Good thing is we are second as well, so that's pretty good. I don't think we'll be needing too many Goldos, I don't think. We'll keep those two. These two are our big cards. And then we will play the Doria blocker. And we'll call it a turn. So once it gets to maybe like 3 energy, that's when we get kind of sweaty. Hopefully we can get him to 5 life next turn. I'll be using my energy marker. We do not activate. We make sure we lose our life here. That's going to be quite the issue as we go along. He has a Trunks blocker, which he can use for the next turn. I will probably charge this. Let's go and attack you, and we'll combo with you. Nice, you get to see the animation for the one time. So then we can play this by using all of our things. Adding 1 life to our hand. Playing this bad boy. Nice, we got another life thing, so... And then we can play... this. Add 1 life to our hand. So now we are just 5 life away. Step N. I was like, what? Alright, now he's at 5. So yeah. Now he has to really start protecting if he wants... Yeah. I mean, he can awaken if he wants to. Next turn, we can do the exact same combo. So even though he's at 20,000, he will need to combo something. And I don't mind him sticking at 4. And we shall end our turn. Now I regret discarding this. Just because now we could have used that against the Trunks that he probably will play. Look at how much cards he has in his hands. Let's use the blocker here. Any 20,000 power we will take. It's good that he can't use his ability really right now, especially with 3 energy. If he wants to really get rid of something, and he wants energy, that Trunks is a good play, but he can't attack with it. So he's very stuck in this weird predicament right now with only 3 energy. He can play the green card, I guess, but we're about to have a full frontal attack next turn. All right, he plays Android 18 with 20,000 power. Let's see how desperate he is. So we've already done one good step here. At 3 energy, he's going to use a Meteor for the 35,000 power. And use his Trunks for 40,000 power. That's something we are definitely going to let go. Honestly, he did us a favor more than him. All right, we'll charge this Dory. We don't really need a blocker anymore. Let's play this. That's 3 energy. Let's add 1 life to our hand. We play the Ginyu once again. That gives us 2 energy back. Then we flip, restoring all of our energy back. Then we attack to draw 1. That's 3. I'm not really too scared here. Let's just use it all. And if we get close, I can just put everybody back to active, and then he has to only target. Like, you don't have to use this as an offensive ability, which is kind of cool. And he lets that one slide, which is all good. We'll use the skill here. We do have to discard 2 cards, and I will probably discard Jace and the Freezer here. And that will be them active, and I'm honestly going to just end my turn here. So now he has to attack my Ginyu, and I have all the combo potential that I need right now, especially when he only will have 4 energy. So the only thing he can play with the 4 is Vegeta, actually. Pretty strong card. Discard 1 of your cards and choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 2 cost or less and KO it. Very strong card, especially against us. That is one of the Ginyus. And it does get him the energy. We will allow him to attack us. Nice Zarbon. He will use his ability. There it goes. Throw one of my Ginyus. And he will end his turn there. Alright, well, we will chuck the Zarbonian into charge. And we'll attack for the draw. Then I will attack with you by using this skill. Selecting one of the cards. And then we'll buff you up. And then we can rest the Android 18. That's just 1 less combo potential. Then he has to play something. He can discard an energy. He can combo. He still hasn't used his ability yet. Uses a super combo. It's fine with me. And we'll attack with you. Alright. Then we will attack with you. 20,000. And then I'm actually going to play the Raccoon because the discard 2, we might as well just summon 2 instead. Let's not add. Another super combo. See, he is wasting a lot here. Another super combo. He must have something really nice in his hand, or they're just not combo cards. And we can end our turn. We don't really... We have a lot on the field. He's got 1 life. We've got the Freezer ability to use next turn, potentially. 6 costs. There is the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. For now, I am going to combo when I can. Alright, so he uses an ability. That actually just means I know he doesn't have the androids. Which is the only threat of me losing at this moment, I think. And perfect. I pull my first super combo. Turles is fine. I will super combo here. Show him that butt, Ginyu. And there you have it. He has no other options. The only thing he could have got was the android's double strike. If he played that, we would have been in big, big trouble. Especially with that Vegeta on the field still. So that's the Ginyu Force deck. Pretty fun team. Definitely has a lot of weaknesses. A lot of bad matchups. Red. Broly is pretty bad matchup as well. And since that's a starter deck, it doesn't really... It's fun. It's not really high tier, but still pretty cool to use. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll see you guys in the next video.